Why do we need a month to remind us that mental health is a priority? Hi, I'm Teresa Alvarez-Diaz with MrsDiazTalks.com. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. Why do we need a whole month? Well, I think that Dr. Guy Winch's spectacular representation of the importance of giving ourselves emotional first aid in one of his TED Talks states it perfectly. And he says that we would not even think twice if we hurt ourselves, any of our appendages, or like if we had a broken leg, we would immediately go and get first aid. We would immediately go and we would have a doctor take a look at it and, put something on it and help us get better. I mean, that would be a no-brainer. Nobody would even doubt that that is what they have to do. We've learned that that's what we have to do. But when it comes to mental health, to our emotions, to, when we're overwhelmed, when our heart is hurting and, when we're feeling emotional pain, we don't, it's okay. It'll resolve itself. Well, things don't always resolve themselves, and we need to take care of things. Louise Hay, who's the author of Heal Your Body, one of my favorite books, talks about this very connection of the mental with the physical. And if you do not take care of your mental health, your body will eventually give you the invoice. You will have to pay up for it. And I speak from experience. So it is incredibly critical that you take care of your mental health. It's critical because if you don't do that, in the long run or short run, you will have physical ailments that are a manifestation of your body telling you that you need to take care of something. And, we don't. And we don't do it because there's such a stigma attached to our mental health. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not crazy. I don't need to go to a quack. I don't need to go to a therapist. I'm so glad that I was born in an era where going to a therapist isn't seen as something bad, but we still have to, erase a lot of the ideas that we have around getting help, of getting support. If you're feeling sad, if you feel unproductive, if you feel that you're constantly irritated about things, you need to stop, become aware of what's going on in your life, and ask for help. One day I woke up a few years ago and I realized that I really needed help. And the first thing I did that morning is tell my husband, you know what? I know I need help because I've been trying by myself. I've been trying and I can't seem to get to where I want to. I asked for help. I got an amazing therapist who didn't tell me what I had to do, but she questioned my behaviors. She posed those really hard questions, and I started analyzing what I needed to do to change. And it was amazing. It was a blessing, I hope I can find somebody who's as good as she was to continue helping me to grow, because I know that I'm not done yet. I could always be better. If you don't know anybody, write in the comments. If you're local around here in the, in this border region where I live, I'll be happy to share some names with you of professionals that could give you some support. If not, there's always somebody who's willing to reach out and listen. But, a professional is always the best person to go to. So make sure you take care of your mental health, especially as we are reminded of its priority during the month of May. Check in on somebody, help somebody out, help them get the support that they need. And as always, I want to remind you to elevate your frequency, smile, love, breathe, so you can live. Blessings. See you next week.